Criminals in Victoria who attack retail staff will soon face 5 years in prison as part of the state government's sweeping reforms for sentencing and youth justice, where children as young as 14 are set to receive life sentences for the most violent offences. Under the Adult Time for Violent Crime slogan, Premier Jacinta Allen is hoping this crackdown can save the state from the grip of a crime wave. For more, Victorian Premier Jacinta Allen joins us live. Good morning to you. Good morning, Nat. Ago, you said Melbourne's CBD was safe. Why the change of heart?
Well, Nat, I do understand that many Victorians don't feel that it's safe enough, which is why we have introduced over the course of this week a range of stronger laws to make it clear that there does need to be serious consequences for this repeat pattern of brazen violent offending that is causing such great concern in our community. But also too, Nat, I've met with so many victims of crime who have talked to me about their horrific experiences, but also have said really clearly that there's not enough consequences. There's got to be consequences for this behaviour, and that's why, whether it's adult time for violent crime, the tougher laws we're bringing to Parliament today to protect retail workers, introducing life sentences for those evil gang leaders who recruit kids to a life of crime, we're sending a clear message that there will be consequences for this action.
But these incidents, the stabbings, the murders, have been happening for years now, and we've interviewed you, and so have many people, and you've said it's fine. So why now? Did you do focus groups and the public wasn't behind you?
Well, Nat, no, your presentation of my response is not correct. We have been very clear. The Chief Commissioner of Police has been very clear that the rate of crime here in Victoria is unacceptable, which is why over the course of this year, and we've talked about this on your program previously, we've toughened the bail laws, we've introduced a machete ban, we've got more knives off the streets, but it's understanding that, and it's from working with Victoria Police, who tell us that these new kind of crimes need constant new interventions, and they've got to come with consequences. And that's exactly why, building on that work that we've already done, recognising that there's too many victims of crime, we are introducing new laws to make it absolutely clear there will be serious consequences for children who commit these brazen violent crimes.
Many people support this, especially families who have been severely affected by youth crime, but experts say it won't work. Kids will get out and they will offend in a worse way. What do you say to that?
Well, I've been listening to those victims of crime, Nat, and they have made it really clear. And I think anyone who listens to those horrific experiences can't help but to be moved to action, which is what we are doing here in Victoria. And of course we know that there needs to be more on interventions and early interventions, and indeed that's exactly what my focus is on, having stronger consequences for those worst of violent crimes that are causing such concern and harm in our community. But also working with Victoria Police, who talk to us about the new interventions that are required, means we will have more to say about the further interventions that we'll be making. But right now my focus is fairly and squarely on the consequences that must come as a result of children who commit these dangerous and violent crimes.
Premier, thanks for your time this morning.
Thanks very much.